Hey Virgo, how's everybody doing? Before we get into this, I would like to set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on. All right, Virgo, let's see what's going on. I'm seeing us being guided to pull back from others. There may have been some sort of conflict that we were potentially involved in that we're being guided to kind of pull back from. If it's not outward conflict, this can mean something going on internally that we feel conflicted about, and we're being guided to go within to resolve whatever this is, to find whatever answers we're going to find in that space. And it's going to help us plant the seeds for something that we want to see manifest. I'm hearing putting us back on track. I'm seeing us looking inside and recognizing an offer coming our way. An offer of love, an offer of marriage. Interesting, Virgo. It's like when we look inside, there's an offer that we recognize, okay? Something having to do with the heart space, something having to do with love. And I'm looking at Virgo here, manifesting. This also includes like speaking out and taking action. Something regarding a harmony, okay? Harmony, marriage, something of that degree. It's like a coming together. And I'm seeing that there's seeds being planted for something to be hurting in the heart space. Interesting. This is about what we're manifesting. It's like the seeds that we plant waiting to come to fruition. And what that is being hurt, which is interesting to see. This can also be, if we're manifesting something that's out of balance, right? Like, if we're I'm being guided to just like say it like this rather than to go into detail. If we're manifesting something that's out of balance, it's not going to end in a way that is fruitful, essentially, okay? And the hurt that we impose on others is ultimately the hurt that we impose on ourselves. Now, I'm not attacking Virgo, anything like that, because energies can always be reversed. This could be what's going on with somebody and you. Like, it's not necessarily something that you're doing. I'm just here reading the cards, so don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm seeing that we're looking for an offer to come in that's going to have a sense of balance to it, where we feel like there's a sense of reciprocity in this. So I'm getting that when we look within, it's like we're realizing something about an offer that holds a sense of balance. And I'm seeing us manifesting an offer for a type of union, a type of harmony. And I'm seeing that we're planting the seeds in a way where we're going to be hurt by something, which is maybe we're manifesting something that's out of balance, okay? Okay, this is what I'm getting here. In order to make this come to fruition, I'm seeing that there is something that we have not yet walked away from that we have to walk away from, okay? It's like we may be recognizing that something emotionally is not fulfilling us any longer, and this is why we need to walk away, but this came out upside down, which means that we're like walking backwards, essentially. It's like not ending whatever thing this is that needs to be ended, maybe not realizing an action that we need to take, and this is like taking steps backwards rather than progressing forwards. That's what I'm seeing. Maybe even wanting to go back on something. You could even be focusing on times that you've been hurt as well. I'm seeing us being guided to call something out. I'm hearing speak now. Virgo. This means to bring clarity, honesty, truth to a situation. To be precise, to be clear. Figure out what we want to say. Take our time formulating what we want to say and then speak it out. Maybe about us being ready to leave a situation, okay? This is also going to remove us from chaos that we may be involved in. I'm hearing soon to be. I'm seeing us being guided not to take an offer. And to communicate this as well, okay? In order to combat our shadow, it's like we're being guided not to take this offer because it's attached to the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords speaks about, I mean, like traditionally, the Seven of Swords is about somebody that, while nobody's looking, tries to take these swords that people are playing with and sneak off into the distance with them. It's like somebody trying to like sabotage something, somebody betraying something. This is why we're being guided not to take whatever offer this is, okay? Not taking the offer to maybe betray somebody or something in a situation. A husband, a masculine figure. We're being guided to set boundaries, to call something out, to communicate, to set boundaries with these offers that come in. And these are like, this doesn't have to be like somebody being like, hey, do you want this? This is like, do not take any offer to engage. And I'm getting the word promiscuous. Do not take any offer to engage in something that's going to be out of alignment. And you know what out of alignment is. We all have our internal moral compass, and you have to follow your internal guidance. I'm getting, like when you check yourself, I'm getting the word empathy really big here, and I'm seeing that we're being guided to have the strength to set boundaries. This can mean setting boundaries with ourselves in whatever situation this is, maybe also other people. It's like bring balance to whatever this thing is. Alchemize your shadow, because I'm looking at this shadow in the middle of this spread, and it's like, are we going to control this or not? Because if we learn how to have temperance in regard to our shadow, I'm seeing that it's going to help us move into a calm place rather than the chaos that we're going to be stepping into if we do not manage whatever this is, okay? It's going to help us with a sense of behavior. I just saw 944, a sense of behavior that's out of alignment. Something that's only worried about, like 3D superficial things, like physical stuff, the fire, the passion that, you feel, but does not have any emotional depth to it. This card holds no emotional depth. Little emotional depth. And maybe you feel like you want to run free in a sense, but I'm getting that this has to be done correctly and you have to like move on first. And you're being guided to move into a calm place. And to compose yourself in a big way. This is very interesting to me. Because I'm looking at a lot of masculine energy here. So maybe something's going on with our masculine side as well. Something that we're being guided to rein in. And it's like being guided to take action to communicate clearly. And also move into a calm space. This can be with somebody that we're exchanging energy with. I'm looking at a masculine figure again. This can be... Okay, so... The King of Pentacles can speak on like the husband archetype. It's like move into calm waters with this person. This can also mean too, like move into a better place, an elevated place as far as our work, how we're making money, who we're working with as well. If this is not the husband in the home that we're working with. It's in the home I'm seeing, okay? Our faith and intuition is being tested right now. This is a karmic test for us, Virgo. It's like, do you want to reach stability, happiness, wholefully? I'm also hearing soulfully within the home. Like, do you want to be connected to your intuition, seen as somebody in touch with their emotions? Like, do you perceive yourself as somebody in touch with your emotions, in touch with your intuition? Like this soft energy in a way where it's like a nurturing energy? Because I'm seeing that like our stability is very much being tested right now. And we're being guided. I'm hearing give it a rest. We're being guided to really, to pull back and call our energy into ourselves. Back into ourselves. It's like calling our energy back to ourselves. I'm hearing taking a break to stabilize. I'm seeing that we may be feeling stressed out, something regarding our femininity. This can also be another feminine in the picture. And I'm seeing that, like, this test that's happening where we are feeling stressed, it's supposed to be actually helping us with something. I'm hearing the word unpredictable. And we're being guided to meditate, pray, do whatever you identify with in order to obtain a sense of stability that we want to see in the home, and also to continue making progress on our journey. Like, we're being guided in this direction, okay? To be in touch strongly with, as I was seeing a lot of masculine energy here, I'm looking at a lot of feminine energy that we're being guided to step into. Somebody in touch with their emotions, their empathy, their intuition, and also somebody that feels like they're in their empowered energy as well, okay? And over leaving a situation that is no longer emotionally fulfilling to us and setting boundaries, I'm looking at the Knight of Wands coming out. Whether this is ourselves that we're dealing with or somebody else, I'm seeing that there may be a sense of immaturity as far as our Queen of Cups energy. This is about like our emotions, our ability to have empathy. There could be something out of balance as far as how we're perceiving ourselves physically, okay? Like there could be a superficial sense that we're giving to these aspects rather than a deeper sense of what they actually are. And I'm seeing us feeling very overwhelmed by a karmic test that's coming through. But as I said before, us learning how to balance and alchemize whatever our shadow is urging us to do, it's going to help us with passing. I'm hearing completing this test. And it's like, once you get past this test, because I'm seeing we're being tested right now, it's like that the little Knight of Wands within us, unless this is somebody else that we're dealing with, which it always can be, the little Knight of Wands within us that wants to have fun and run and be wild and free and all of that stuff is being taught a lesson in maturing, in progressing on a path that is food for the soul, and also completing a karmic test. And it's like, once you complete this karmic test, you're going to be able to drop all of this baggage that you feel stressed out by because you're being guided to the end. And I'm getting that there's a big Saturn lesson here. Saturn holds heavy, old, slow, difficult lessons of karma with it. And I'm seeing that this is what we're being guided through right now, and where we're being guided to go, what we're being guided to tend to as well. And just to go over the zodiacs, I'm looking at Virgo, I'm looking at Mercury, I'm looking at Sagittarius, and I'm looking at Capricorn. Mercury is Virgo and Gemini. Okay. Virgo, we're going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. And I would just like to say this energy, I feel like first and foremost is always us talking about ourselves, myself included. And so I want you to know that it's never like you should be doing this or you should be doing that. It's very much like this is what we all are going through. This is what we're being guided to do. And I think like being able to meditate and drop the ego space when we're here is very important. And also if something feels triggering to you, there's a reason. And I think looking into the deeper reason of that is going to be very telling for where we need to focus on for ourselves. Okay. I'm going to end it there. I would like to thank everybody for joining. Thank you for being here. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.